All right, give everyone a few minutes to hop in. We just started live stream. If you're watching this on the rewind or the replay, you could probably skip the first few minutes here as we welcome everyone to join in. A lot of updates, MMTLP and personal life. Updates, man. If you follow me on Twitter, you will get the updates pretty much as soon as they come out. But I figured, all right, let's welcome everyone in. We got Pedro, we got Bezos. Welcome in, MetaFam. Welcome in. And I'm sure we'll get a few more here to hop in as well. But good seeing the people hopping in there. Welcome in, BC. Welcome in, my man. Says we got 10 people coming in. Look out of that. Hey, Barry, what's going on, buddy? All right, we got 40-some people hopping in here. All right. That's a good crowd. Good crowd hopping in right now. As we always do before we start the live stream, does audio sound good? Video look good? Give a thumbs up. We got Little D. Welcome in. Heather. We got Boots on the Ground. Welcome in, man. Yes, Richard says, hope tomorrow is epic. Yes, we all hope tomorrow is epic. Sandy, tell us something good. I think we got a lot to go over. There's a lot of stuff going around the, there's a lot going on in the Twitter area, so I wanted to cover that here. Eric, hope your house issues is getting better. Oh boy, we're going to talk about that too. And that is going to explain why I've been a little absent here these last few days. Michigan here, we greatly appreciate it. All right. Michael, what's going on, man? Tracer, I like that. Defund the shorts. Sounds good. Okay. All right. So first, let's get the update out that I was talking about, the personal issues here. Let's go ahead and get that out here first. Where did I have this? Did it here earlier today. All right. So I did this post here. Like I said, we're going to get this out of the way. I did this post because I needed to vent. I needed to get it out. It's ridiculous. I said, I need this to be settled. I need my money. It's been halted for over 175 days. My house is getting torn apart to replace all the plumbing. Replacing all the old cast iron pipes with brand new PVC pipes. I never try to bring my personal issues into the community. Picks to follow soon. I said here, FINRA and SEC, please do your job so I can get my house put back together. And guys, you saw the MMTLP, Faces of MMTLP, the stories. This is just my story behind it right now. My house is an older house. This house was built in 1920. And they built things differently back then. They used cast iron pipes. And that cast iron pipe has a lot of corrosion, a lot of crap on it on the inside. And the pipe is basically corroded and shrinking on the inside. It's not letting stuff go through it, so we have to get it all replaced. And in that meantime, they had to tear my kitchen apart. The pipe runs through the freaking corner of the kitchen, which we are going to go back here and look at that because we do got some other stuff to do, but I just wanted to get this out of the way. So here is, this is the first day of demo. The plumbing company was here and did the work. And here you can see this picture where they ripped out all my cabinets, all my countertops, the backsplash here as well. And here you can see this big cast iron pipe right here. It goes down in the corner of my house and in behind the cabinet. So everything had to be ripped out. And the kitchen is a freaking mess, to say the least. Here's another close-up picture of it. You can see this old cast iron pipe in my kitchen. And this is what was used back in the day. Like I said, this house was built in 1920. So here's a picture of that cast iron pipe. That is going to be all PVC pipe. So I'm hoping tomorrow I'll get you pictures of the brand new PVC pipe in there. Here you can see, this is the pipe goes up your wall and then up to my toilet. This here connects down into all that, and it is just all freaking cast iron pipe, as you can see right there. And over time, cast iron corrodes. It just does everything. Here's another angle of it. You can see this cast iron pipe going up that pipe is old. That pipe is over 100 years old right now. Actually, it's about 123-year-old cast iron pipe. All right, now here's some other pictures of it from the distance in the kitchen. And here you can see where they had to rip out part of the ceiling, rip out all my cabinets here over the wall, rip all this out. We're going to actually have to demo the kitchen to get it fixed because they had to cut the countertop off, guys. This was all counter. This here was all counter over here, and that all had to be cut out. Now, we did get our cabinets saved, so we will be able to reuse the cabinets. But while we already got this, already in a sense demoed by the plumbing company, we're going to try to resand the cabinets, repaint the cabinets, get all new countertops, get new backsplash. It's going to be a freaking mess, man, and it's been very stressful for late. So that's why I took a few days off here. Also, they had to go out on my back porch. There is a vent pipe, as you see here, and they have to connect the PVC into this vent pipe. So they had to cut part of my back porch out here, as you see, cut a nice big hole in the back porch ceiling here to get to that area here, which was in this picture here. So, yeah, that is the total mess going on in my life right now. It's freaking, it's a disaster. So if you've been wondering why I haven't been as active on Twitter, missed a few days here of YouTube during the week, that is why. So trust me, that is why I did that post. I need my freaking money because originally, when this was all planned to be done, the cabinets, all this was not supposed to come out. The part of the wall, which I could, let me find it here. It was this picture here. This part of the wall is actually a bump out. You can see they started to cut right here, this cut right here. And what happened is that this is actually ductwork here. We thought this was originally where the pipes were going for the plumbing. We did not think that they were going to have to cut out the actual cabinets, the counter, and all that. So yeah, that's what happened. They started here, said this is ductwork. This is not your pipes. Your pipes is actually over here in the corner behind your counter, your cabinets, your backsplash, your wall, all this here. So yeah, I'm with you, MetaFam. We need our freaking money, and this is ridiculous now. And someone replied to my post earlier, and I think that it's 181 days today. Someone correct me, but I believe we're 181 days since the U3 halt. So someone could comment. I think we're 181 days. I believe someone shared that. It was actually here, Wall Street Ponzi. Actually, Jason here. Yeah, he actually commented on my one post. All right. So that is the update. What's going on with my life, if that's why. Right here. Frank Nez just put this tweet out. And he says, big media and Finner are trying to shut down this story. MMTLP, stay tuned. Now, we have featured a lot of Frank Nez stories. I would love to know exactly what story they are trying to shut down. He must be writing up a good story here. So that will be amazing to see what Mr. Frank Nez is doing. Hey, Craig, welcome in, man. Half a tub of joint compound for me. On you, yes, sir. Thank you so much, Craig. I appreciate it, brother. You don't even know, man. I think the plumbing itself was like, going to be like $6,000, $5,000 or $6,000. Then you got sand the cabinets, paint them. That's going to be whatever. New backsplash, new countertops, and it's like, oh my God, wasn't I planning on spending all this? But yeah, like I said, life hits you, man, and this is just some of the stuff going on, and we have to get the plumbing done. We had to get the plumbing done because we were having the reason our cast iron pipe had corrosion and like rust on it, and it was a 3-inch round pipe, and with all the corrosion, it was down to like a 2. It was like an inch or plus of corrosion and stuff from that old pipe. So yeah. That's what's going on. In PVC, you don't really get that. It don't get corrosion and all that, so you'll be able to clean it a lot easier. And stuff just flows better through PVC. So, yeah. Going to be a lot of money later. I wish we had, our MMTLP settled by now. That'd be very handy in order to get this completed without draining the bank accounts right now. Because our bank accounts are sitting in MMTLP. And our money is freaking halted and frozen, which is ridiculous. All right. So yeah, exciting here. Exciting here for Mr. Frank Nez about the big meeting in FINRA. I'm excited to see what he's going to have to drop here soon, so I wanted to share that. Let's go here. Mr. John Burtis had some stuff out here. Gandalf, he replied back here, use copper for hot water. Yes, I believe, yeah, that there, I think I already actually have the copper for the hot water, actually. Yeah, thank you there, Al. I appreciate that. I know, see, that's the thing, man. We are a community, and I know there's a lot of people out there that know about plumbing and house issues. So I know people out there in the community know about that. All right. So Gandalf did this tweet here. MMTLP, another hit piece, and he gives the link here to the article. Matt Levine says naked short selling is an imaginary problem. Also, Matt and Levine in Dole Foods case back in 2017. Don't you just love when they all the hard work and discredit themselves? And he says, I wrote about how Dole Foods had too many shares. Exactly. There we go. My chat wasn't going up. I think my chat's working. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I think it's working. All right. So this person here is the one down here talking about, there's all this stuff. We had the hit piece come out on MMTLP. Then you got, Smokey has a really great tweet out, actually. I'm going to reference his tweet in this live stream. John Berta says, I'd like to subpoena all communication with these folks when the time comes. When we blah, 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 we will see we can make that happen. I'm the first one to stand up for First Amendment rights, but potential collusion, we will see what the lawyers think. Hashtag not a coincidence. All right. Back to this here. I'm just kind of going down here one by one to get this all up to date in this live stream. Yes, the big news tomorrow. Metamaterial News here tweeted. Tomorrow, Congress will be meeting with FINRA to discuss MMTLP. Attorney Mark Basile will submit a rebuttal to FINRA's response for the Blue Sheet Data petition. Officially marks 6 months since FINRA halted MMTLP. That's right. Tomorrow is the 9th. Oh my God. Tomorrow is the 9th. Exactly 6 months tomorrow. That's right. December 9th was the day they freaking halted MMTLP. All right. Yes, Courtney says 3 months ago there was no such thing as naked short selling. Yeah, exactly. There's plenty of naked short selling. EK Wee, thank you so much for the super chat, man. Truly appreciate it. Trust me, the donations will go a long way. They will get put to use, and I will give updated pictures throughout this whole process with the MetaFam. That's what we're here to do, man. We're here to share our journey, and the journey is right now, life sucks. That's the journey. Trust me. But I know it'll be good in the long run once it's all completed and, you know, you put all that money into it. We're going to have brand new plumbing, brand new PVC pipe, and going to have, you know, the same cabinets, but, you know, sand it down, repaint it. We're going to get new countertops, new backsplash and all that. But it's just going to be really expensive to do all this. Wasn't planning on doing all that, but they had to rip part of that out that wasn't part of the plan. You can't help that. All right. All right, let's go back here. We covered that. Oh, yeah, this here was a good one, too. Sam Ann says, MMTLP is getting escalated. First, Cromwell Carlson wanted NBH to trade. Number 2, FINRA gaslighting as the FAQ. Number 3 here, James Angel briefing and misleading Congress. Number 4, we have a hit piece from Forbes and Brandon here, it says. Number 5, hit piece by Alexander, which was the recent one. And number now is the drunk Cramer. That's right. 7 months. Well, January, February, March, April, May, June. Well, you can't really count Eric because they halted it on December 9th. So January 9th would be the first full month. So yeah, tomorrow will be 6 full months, actually. All right, yeah, we're going to listen to this here we're coming down to it. Here it is. Busy here shared Julio's post. Interested in how now they want to mention MMTLP. Are we over the target? And also here, Meta News shared this. Says Jim Cramer mentions MMTLP, Torchlight, and MetaMaterials on CNBC. He bashes the investors, stating they blame the regulators. They never blame themselves. So let's get this volume up. And like I said, huge shout out to Craig and EK Weed for the super chats, man. Thank you all so much. Truly love and appreciate y'all. It helps out so much you don't even know. Hey, Alexander, yes, smash the like, man. It helps out, absolutely. So, yeah, basically all YouTube revenue will be thrown into the kitchen. That's pretty much going to happen. Any kind of, like I said, ad revenue, donations, it's all going into the kitchen. That's pretty much my, all right, let's blow this up. Why is this not, why is there no volume here? Oh, hang on, I got to fix my volume, sorry guys. I had to unplug my, there we go. And this freaking clown here is just going to get me fired up. Here we go. All right, here we go.
But I mean, why, Gensler, why isn't he protecting the people who were buying, went on Robinhood with $500 and didn't know what they were doing?
Well, because that's caveat emptor. Binance is not caveat emptor. Binance is charging it to list the same bank for free. Caveat emptor has been the law of the land for the way it's always been. Caveat emptor being like, hey, you know what?
Fair point.
If you're going to be stupid enough to buy MMTLP, what is my favorite stock now? That MMTLP that we haven't got any Ben Stoto. He's our expert on some of the more abstruse situations that we look at. And there had been a MMTLP, Small Texas Energy Company. That was the Torchlight Energy merger with the MetaMaterials, David the Canadian, and FINRA removed it. Well, that was a short squeeze when we called back. They blamed the regulators. They never blamed themselves. Brutus, right? Caesar, hey, holds up by the way. Julius Caesar, dynamite.
Sadly, they had to cancel the outdoor presentation of Hamlet, Shakespeare.
All right, so the volume was a little low there, but yeah. You can kind of hear what's going on there. I don't know if the one Busy has maybe a little bit louder.
Caveat emptor. Binance is not caveat emptor. Binance is charging it to list the same bank for free.
No, it is pretty low still. All right, Richard, thank you so much, man. Richard Fisher with the $19.99 super chat. Thank you so much, sir. Man, you guys are just really brightening up the spirits today, that's for sure. Thank you all so much, man. This super chat just means so much right now. I'll be excited to give you updated pictures as the progress goes on with the kitchen. A little funny part about the kitchen. So we have to wash our dishes in our bathroom upstairs. So at least they didn't start ripping out the pipes so we could still use so we could still have our plumbing tonight, so I'm able to get ready in the morning for work. My wife can get ready and all that. Yeah, so that whole Jim Cramer thing is just a load of crap. It kind of just pisses me off, honestly. It just pisses me off to even hear that. But you know what? It gives us it's putting our name out there, even though it's negative. And if it's the inverse Cramer he's talking negative about, that means only one thing. Only positive things to come, because Cramer, whatever Cramer says is opposite. If Cramer was like bullish and on our side, that'd probably be a bad thing. Yeah, so exactly like Alexander said. He also advised to short Nvidia. So I mean, dude, inverse Cramer all day. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. All right. Yeah, like I said, huge shout out again to Richard, man. Thank you so much. I mean, you don't even know. Yeah. Trying to, like I said, keep up with everything. But it's been a little rough. It's been a little rough. I communicate with some people here in the community, and I just say, you know what, I gotta get on here tonight. I cannot miss another day. I cannot miss another day. I got to get, this, and I got to get this information out on Twitter because not everyone uses Twitter. So we got to get this out here, and there's a lot of great stuff. I will have a separate video. My buddy in here earlier, Craig Dubs, sent me a clip, but I'm going to put that in its own separate video. I really think it deserves its own video. So I'm going to play that in a separate video and probably have that released tomorrow while I'm at work. And if there's anything crazy going on, I will definitely try to do a video tomorrow night just talking about whatever happens tomorrow at the meeting. Just here what I wanted to get. Let me find where I was at. So we were down here at the Jim Cramer stuff. Yep, we hit that and that. All right. All right, so here we go. We got this one. OD Green Trader. What an embarrassing moment for Cramer. He don't even know how to pronounce it correctly. At least get it right. Thanks for the national spotlight. And that is true. That's what I'm saying. He gave us national spotlight again on TV. People's like, why do all these news anchors and, all this place keep mentioning this MMTLP? What the heck is it? What is it? And that's what we're hoping it does. It gets us that exposure. It gets people talking about it. All right. And John Berger replied back to that. Does anyone else feel at odds that Forbes, Wall Street Journal, and now Cramer on CNBC are all chiming in on something and trying to change opinions? One day ahead of the meeting of FINRA and Congressional staff, and one day ahead of the filing of New York court on FINRA releasing the blue sheets. Exactly. Exactly. Dubs is the best. Yeah, man. Rich Fizz, what's going on, brother? Yeah, so Berta there have a really good tweet summing up everything here of all this negativity coming in. And it's like, what perfect timing could all this negativity be coming in? Someone probably slid people money to say negative things. We had the hit piece. We got the Cramer thing going on now. There's a lot going on. So this, so frustrating. We got Drew here. Oh, yes, this is one I really wanted to highlight. This really, Uncle Smokey here deserves huge props. Huge shout out to Uncle Smokey for this one. And he says, stop me if you heard this one. A hedge fund manager and a professor at a university are in deep you-know-what and know it. So they go to this journalist they know and get him to create a hit piece to distract their lies and alter the truth to make it seem innocent. Unweave the web. Now, yes, Rich Fizz, that is Mr. Don Fizz the man on Twitter. I will be highlighting that call that Craig sent to me in its own separate video. I think it really deserves its own separate video. I'm going to probably have that come out early in the morning tomorrow. I just think it deserves its own video. All right. So this here, Smokey got this here. Under James Angel's Twitter, you can see right here. Look who's following here. Ari Rubenstein is under Mr. James Angel. Look at the next one here. Under Ari Rubenstein, James Angel follows him. You kind of see what's going on here. Under James Angel, Alexander Opsovich, the one that wrote the hit piece. And on the last one here, Ari Rubenstein is also following Alexander Opovich. So they all follow each other here. They're all following each other. It's funny, you got Ari, Alexander, and James Angel. They all follow each other. And these hit pieces come out. And all this stuff's going on. What a coincidence. Is anyone slipping someone a check? Is anyone slipping some cash to them? What is the deal with people like talking about our story that don't even know the story? They're just getting paid to write something up that is a bunch of this, and it doesn't mean anything because they don't even know the story. They don't even know the freaking story. And yes. All right. So tomorrow is going to be the big day. I think that was it. Not me, Alexander. Yes, the Pinot family, yes. Surprise, surprise, send all those crooks to jail. Absolutely. Yes, Smokey and Bird, absolutely, yeah. Be definitely ready for another Roller Pigeons video here soon. Absolutely. I would like to see her put out another video. That would be pretty awesome. But yeah, it's just crazy. Freaking Jim Cramer talking about this. You know, the metals company from Canada. He has no freaking clue. Oh, man. No freaking clue whatsoever. But yeah, these are some great kind of updates here that is going on. The big one here for tomorrow is going to be Congress at the FINRA meeting with FINRA. And this is what we're going to be wanting here. But I will say this. In the video that I will have of Mr. Don Fizz that Craig sent me, if you're talking to Congress people, your local representatives, your congressmen, your congresswomen, be polite. Don't be rude. Don't be cussing. Don't be hollering. Don't be angry. Be nice. Be polite. Be courteous. That's what we want to represent as our community. Nice, courteous people. We want to talk to these congressmen with respect. You got to be nice and polite. That's the summary of that video I'm going to be putting out tomorrow. Hey, Michael. Thanks, MD. We'll overcome. Yes, we will, man. And yeah, ready for this MMTLP to settle. And ready to meet up in Vegas. Ready to freaking meet up in Vegas, man. That is exactly what is going to happen. What's this here? Will from Saratoga Springs is saying, Concordia Genuity trying to broker sale. Next Wednesday is the deadline for them to accept the current offer. Okay, what is the current offer? I haven't heard anything. Yeah, exactly. Alexander says, get more bees with honey than vinegar. Yeah, with all this going on and all this extra stuff, that, like I said, in the current life here with the kitchen and all this extra stuff wasn't supposed to be happening, but it is, unfortunately. So I would definitely like to do something this weekend to take a little stress release out. That's for sure. May even have a few drinks. I haven't drank in a long while. I have not drank in a long while. But, yeah. Definitely going to need a drink here to, definitely going to need a drink to get over all this, man. I'm going to do like probably a whole video of the kitchen once it's all the pipe in. I'm going to do like a 360 little tour. We actually have plastic over all of our current stuff. We emptied out the kitchen basically, and it's all in the dining room, living room, and we got stuff up here. Got decorations all here in my YouTube room, so it's like you can kind of start to see some. There you go. I got some of my wife's signs and all back there in the corner of the decorations in the house. You gonna smoke? Nope, I don't smoke. I leave that to Uncle Smokey. I occasionally will have a drink, and I think this weekend will be that weekend because the stress is just real, and I need to freaking let loose. All right, there we go. So trust me, man, hearing those testimonials and everything, I feel for everyone. I know exactly what's going on. Things are tough, so I'm going to be like you guys. I'm waiting on tomorrow to see. I don't think it'll be Mad Dog, though. Probably not that strong. That stuff's strong if I do maybe a couple sips of the Mad Dog. Okay, so Will says, Concordia Genuity named in both MMTLP and GTI lawsuits. Just keep an eye on it's all I'm saying. They're trying to be bought, but the current buyer doesn't want MMTLP or GTI liability. Alexander says, read up on some of the latest SEC suits about funds doing this, all the liquid securities currently. See what that means at 15% or more. Craig Dubs, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. All right, Craig says, guys, call the financial services office. Drew Diligence has a script on his page. I was nervous the first time. It's literally a staffer passes you along. Be kind and apply pressure. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right there, Craig's super chat. I wonder if I can pin that. Oh, I got to add Craig as a moderator. How did I not? How did I not have Craig as a moderator? Craig's been like here a long while, like Alexander. All right, Craig, I made you a moderator, my man. You and Alexander be my moderators in there. You all have privilege rights. If there's any fudsters out there, please block them if in case I miss it. Thomas says you need some glassware from the glass guy. Yeah, I would love to get one with the logo on it. The Buy the Dip logo. That'd be pretty cool. But all right, guys. I'm gonna call it the end of the stream. I really appreciate everyone. I will have an updated video on that call that Craig did. His video he did. Sorry, I'm getting confused here. Got stuff going on. But yeah, I wanted to come on here for a quick 30 minutes. Like I said, love and appreciate everyone who gave super chats, man. Thank you so much. I do got links down in the description if you wanted to help out. I got PayPal, Cash App down there. Anything you want to do, feel free. But if you don't got it, don't worry about it. Ain't no big deal. We'll get through it. I know we're all struggling right now. But yeah, Craig says, I'll throw you all out. Throw them out if they're being mean, man. But keep the good ones here. So, all right, guys, I love and appreciate every single one of you all.